Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am doing my mom's makeup. We are going to Elton John's concert and we're like, oh well, why not getting glam for tonight?
So I'm a little shy, you know that.
She's a little shy.
At the beginning, because after it can be
she feels more comfortable now. And so I'm gonna do her makeup. We're actually gonna use some cool products here, the Pat Magrath Labs foundation, the Mothership VI palette. So yes, and Maman, how old are you?
I have to say that?
Yeah, guess how old she is first.
72.
Well, 72. She didn't let you time to guess it. So she's 72 years old. Okay, so we're gonna see you how you can rock a glam look at 72, or you know, I know when you have mature skin, when you're a bit older, you don't feel as comfortable with colors or with intense eye looks. And well, my mom, she always loved the Brigitte Bardot look, you know, like with the intense liner, the black liner and the waterline.
Normally it's always black, gray, powder, and that's all.
And basta.
And very clear here.
We're gonna show you how to create this look on my mom, and I hope you will enjoy this video. She's coming from France, visiting me for a little bit. Well, she's gone soon, but we're happy to do that little video. That's a first. So give it a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, watch the video in HD so you don't miss out on, you know, the little details, and click the little bell right here next to the subscribe button. And without any further ado, on dit let's get started at the same time? Let's get started. No, let's get started. Let's get started.
Wow.
And without any further ado,
let's get started.
Let's get started. She's already closing her eyes. She's ready. So,
well, could you make me pretty for tonight, please?
Yes, we're gonna do that. We're going to Elton John's concert tonight, so it's a little girls' night out. It's snowing here, it's cold, so we want it to be way prettier, but well, we'll still push.
So cold that it's snowing.
It's snowing. Okay, so my mom, as I said in the intro, she's
72.
She's 72, so I think she's gorgeous. We're gonna help her with her makeup and her skin, and very often for her eyes, like she used like just a basic black liner. She doesn't even use a mirror, she just goes by the feel.
Only by the feel, and for 10 years now. But I know me very well. I know exactly where is my feel. It's a name.
How it feels, where you should go.
And I can be on a dark room. Dark room, I can do it.
What? Yeah, I
take the habit of that.
It's a skill. It's a skill. Okay, so we're gonna start by prepping our skin. I'm gonna use that Rodial Soft Focus Glow Drops. It's very nice to hydrate the skin and to prep the skin. Use a nice illumination. And you like that one?
Yeah.
So just apply it, massage it onto the skin. You're smaller than me. Whoops.
Je préfère que tu sois de ce côté-là, moi. Parce que je suis plus jolie de ce côté-là.
Okay. Oh, so we're gonna move on that side. Here. So you can see her skin is looking glowy. Okay, so for foundation, I'm lighter than her and she likes to be tan, but I don't want her to be orange. But often she likes to use a darker foundation.
I have a habit because I live in the Riviera from France and I'm always tan normally, and I recognize me only like that.
Yeah, this is how she likes to see herself. A bit better. Okay, so I'm going to use the Pat Magrath Labs foundation. I'm in the shade 13. So I'm going to darken it a little bit with that Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint in the shade Deep. I'm actually going to use that Fenty Beauty foundation brush. I'm going to do 2 pumps and 1 little drop, 3 drops of the Glossier, and we're going to do the dab, 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 dab. Beautiful, it looks really nice.
C'est bien une petite goutte en plus.
Ouais, ça fonce juste ce qu'il faut. Those little drops work perfectly. Okay, we just went to grab a little cushion, so she's a bit higher. Oh, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna go to Uccellino, our favorite Italian restaurant here, and then Elton John. That'll be fun. So my mom is very coquette with her bang. She likes it a certain way. So maman, what is typically your makeup routine?
My routine is very rapid because
Very fast.
I need really to have a good tint on my skin. It is the first thing. And the things that you do is, I know I do that every time, it's to put a little clear after here, because I never do that before.
Concealer.
Concealer, yeah. Yes. And I need that now. When I have not done this concealer, I miss something.
Okay, we're gonna use a Josie Maran Vibrancy. So you put concealer.
Concealer, and after a little powder, because I'm going to put my waterline in black, and very black.
She loves a black waterline. She
and
loves
Brigitte Bardot,
yeah. She loves Brigitte
and
Bardot.
I need my, I had that exactly beginning of the morning until the night. And probably people can think that I have too much, but it's my habit.
It's your look.
It's my look.
So for the concealer, I'm not using something too dry. So the Josie Maran Vibrancy concealer is very nice because it's light, but it has a very nice coverage. Just blend. You could use a sponge too if you're more comfortable. How do you apply your concealer, Maman? Do you use a sponge or a brush or finger?
Finger.
Your finger.
My finger, because it's easy for me to go in the corner and turn just a little.
Yeah.
Like that.
Let's see here. You could use a brush too.
Yes. Sometimes I make a brush, but I take a brush, but I have not a very nice brush like you.
No.
I need it. I need it.
So that's a Morphe M335. You see me use that brush all the time. I love it to blend concealer. Look up, Maman. Look at the plafond. So this is very nice because
I have to invest in little pinceaux and things like that. Pinceaux.
Brushes.
Brushes.
You need to invest in brushes?
Yes.
Well, maybe we should both buy some Sonia G brushes. They're expensive. They look really nice, but geez.
I have little tan, but never the size I would like to have.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I buy it, I have the temptation to take the big one.
Yeah.
But the big one, you don't make everything, every little things.
No. You need a brush for smaller areas. But see, looks awake, looks good. We're gonna add bronzer, of course, but already like everything looks uniform. I'm gonna zoom in. You okay with that, Maman? I'm zooming in. She already has a bit of black liner. It was hard for her to remove it.
Let me short. Let me short.
So, okay. Okay, for bronzer, Maman, you prefer powder or cream bronzer?
I prefer powder.
Powder?
But maybe I put before a little powder everywhere.
Okay.
Because if I put my powder directly, it could be make tash.
It's gripping. It's gripping.
It's gripping.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, I know. She knows. She knows her stuff. I'm gonna use my mini Laura Mercier translucent powder and look up. And before setting, always make sure the concealer didn't set in the little lines. And this is nice too if you apply black liner, you know, waterline, and you have watery eyes, like it won't smudge. And this is a Sephora Pro Featherweight crease brush, but it's very nice because it's very soft. And you can also set your lid. Reste fermé. You can set your lid, and so sometimes because the skin is folding a little bit, don't be scared to pull your lid and really like set everywhere. And on this, you don't want to put anything on your eyelid. It's very nice too because it gives you like a nice clean look on the lid, you know. So just do that and then pull. Okay, now we're gonna use a bougie bronzer. We're gonna use the Tom Ford Glow Bronzer in Gold Dust. We'll see if it's dark enough for you. You don't want to get too close to the nose, but you want to go upwards. And you must know the rule of the three. Tu connais toi la règle des trois? Tu fais le 3 comme ça?
Oui, tu me l'avais déjà montré.
Already show her. Hop. Voilà. On the nose a tiny bit, because when we tan, we get a lot of sun on the nose too. For blush, my mom doesn't very often wear blush.
No.
She likes to be simply bronzed, but I think actually that Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush Quad, the Ghost one, I'm gonna use the shade Brilliant Nude. It doesn't have much color, but it's gonna be very, very pretty, I think. So je vais utiliser celui-là.
I'm going to be a little gold.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
And see how it's playing with the light very nicely. It's not too pigmented. Hein, c'est pas trop rose, ça te va?
Non, je trouve pas.
Here, I'm gonna zoom you in a tiny bit.
Non, non, c'est
See,
joli.
turn. Turn. See, it's very pretty. Very like it's. I really like that color actually. Turn on the other way quickly.
She's
Nice.
so lovely. She's so lovely. I have to come very far to see her.
Yeah, she's far away. She's in France,
Mm-mm.
and I'm in Alberta, Canada. So this is how it looks like so far. Look how cute you are. So cute.
C'est très 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 prometteur.
Très prometteur.
Très prometteur.
Très prometteur. Donc, my mom, I know often we think that we should not put highlighter on mature skin. I think you can, you just have to be a bit more subtle. So I'm gonna use actually that Pixi by Petra highlighter. I really like it, really like it. So I'm gonna use that shade on her, just a tiny bit, not too much. And I'm using a Sephora Pro Highlight brush number 98. I love that brush. So, just a tiny bit. Not too much. Glowing goddess on the nose. So cute. And it's a nice highlighter because if you think it's a tiny bit too beaming, you can just do that with your finger and it will make it a bit more subtle. But I think right now it's really pretty. Something I showed my mom is like the highlighter on the Cupid's bow, and she loves to do that now. And what you do often, she loves to put highlighter on her lips and then a little balm. Like she doesn't like to have much color on her lips.
No, I like to put a little powder like that because it's surligne, ça surligne.
Yeah, it makes your mouth a bit more pouty.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
thank you.
Oh, I'm just gonna mist quickly. I'm gonna use the Morphe continuous setting mist. It's nice because it's very fine. It's not too scary. Close your eyes.
The smell is very nice too.
Okay, we're gonna let it dry a bit. It's gonna set your makeup, and also it makes your skin even more glowy. And here it's really dry in Alberta, so we don't want to look dry. So the skin is really good. You can just do a little bit of mascara, a little bit of black liner if you want in your waterline, but we're going out, so my hair is crazy. So we want to look glam. So for an eyeshadow palette, she had her eyes on the Pat Magrath Labs Mothership VI for a while. Like, she saw the video to try the palette, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna use the Pat Magrath Labs Midnight Sun eyeshadow palette, and I think we're gonna stick to these, maybe use this one, and I don't know, we'll see if I use the special shades on her. Start with the dark matte brown. So when you do makeup on mature skin, once again, pull the lid, otherwise you're gonna miss some space. So pull the lid, and you can start to place your shadow in the outer corner. Then you slowly blend it and drag it to the crease. Fais voir les yeux. Blend, blend, blend. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that beige shade. I'm gonna place it in the crease. I'm gonna do a nice like glam, like a smoky glam look. See, it's nice. And once again, maman, il faut que tu tiennes ta peau comme ça quand tu fais des ombres à paupières. Okay, you really need to stretch.
Oh, I know that I have a lot of little wrinkles. It's not easy to do because you have all the water coming in the wrinkle.
The powder is stuck in the wrinkles. Yeah.
And it's not a beautiful effect.
No, it's hard, and I know it's a bit more complicated to use colors too.
Well, it's probably the reason why I put very soft color. Yeah. Very soft.
But you like your intense black line, though.
Yes.
I don't know, can you understand what she says?
No. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. But you have to be more subtle. That's true. Some people rock it, you know, it's their look and they go for it, but you have to assume. But I think if you want something elegant but modern, well, you stick to maybe some neutrals or even warms. Okay, I'm gonna take that dark brown again and look up. I'm gonna go under the lower lash line. That's a ColourPop pencil eye brush. Pencil brush.
If I do that myself, I would be very afraid to put it on my eyes and to have the two eyes very red for a time.
Yeah, that's why it's nice also to have a big mirror if you can. And I know some people deal with cataract and it's a bit more complicated to play with colors. You play, maybe you get the feel of it, you know. But if you have like a magnifying mirror, for sure it will help you. Okay, I'm gonna intensify with my pencil brush in the outer corner, just to bring a bit more dimension. Once again, we're going for a glam look for tonight, okay? It's not like an everyday look. We're gonna use that shade right here. It's a nice bronze, so it's a metallic, like a shimmery metallic shade. You can use it, you just have to do it with, you know, in a subtle way. So I'm gonna place it in the center. pretty, I think. Actually, we're gonna use a bit more of that transition shade in the inner corner. Close the lid once again. And that's a Sigma E45 brush. Regarde en l'air. A bit of that transition shade on the lower lash line too, just to blend the edge a bit. So for the black liner, same thing. You need to hold your lid, so it's hard to do it, I know, when it's yourself. It takes a bit of practice, and you go slowly all along the lash line. The Anastasia Beverly Hills one is actually really nice. And the secret is to go only near the lashes, don't go too far. Okay, and so then when you get to the corner, look on your left, regarde là-bas. Just the eye. And you get the corner. Okay, don't go too far, don't wing it out because of the skin that is kind of folding a little bit and the little wrinkles. It doesn't look good if you try to wing it out. So just stay near your lash line, pull your lid. Okay, regarde à ta droite. Okay, so that's the liquid liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's very nice, it's easy to use. I like the applicator, and see it defines the lash line. Very nice. So then our favorite eye pencil is from Pixi by Petra. That's the Endless Silky Eye Pen. This is a bit short now, but this is so nice. It's black, it glides on very easily. I use it all the time too.
Moi, le crayon, j'emmène partout avec moi.
Yeah, every time she comes to Canada, she
buys 4 or 5.
She buys 4 or 5, yeah. Okay, so now when you do makeup on someone, or otherwise if it's yourself, it's very nice to tight line under the lashes. It's gonna like make your lash line, and you can blink, no problem. Tu peux cligner des yeux. I'm holding the lid. And this takes a little bit of habit. Do you do it now, Maman?
Je le fais très bien maintenant.
Yeah, now she does it, no problem. It took a little bit of practice.
But I have a very bad habit, and you don't like it, because I put, of course, something more thick in this. I put it directly, because I can see, directly in my eyes. Directly.
Yeah.
And I do like that.
Okay. Even, she goes on top. She actually rarely uses a liquid liner. She doesn't have the patience for that. But this, if you use it under your lashes, it really makes your lash line look thicker. I'm going to zoom in and regarde bien les deux yeux là. So I don't know if you can tell, but this lash line looks way thicker than this one. So regarde en bas. C'est ça. And same thing when you're crying, just do that to get your tears, and then look up, oh. Go in a waterline with it. Okay, I quickly done her eyebrows with my MAC Shape-In Shade Brow Tint in the shade Taupe, and I actually used that side for her because she has lots of hair, but they're not very tinted, not that much, so it just gives a very nice soft tint, like for a nice soft dimension, and it's not too complicated to use. It's very easy to use. Okay, so now let's see. I think I want to go back to that brown, and on the lower lash line go up. We're just going to smoke it out a little bit. Alright, and a tiny bit more on the outer corner too. Alright, in the inner corner, we're gonna use a tiny bit of that shade right here, just to open the eye a little bit. Look how pretty you are. So pretty.
Thank you.
And I go a little bit here. Why not? So I know a lot of you are gonna think like, ugh, like metallic shades on mature skin, it's not the best. You just have to work it in a very subtle way, and it's like very chic. You know, I think it looks really nice.
Maybe this one, but not too much.
Okay, I'm gonna use a tiny bit of that one just for kicks, because she really wanted to try this formula on herself, and I'm sure a lot of you would like to see how it looks. So we're gonna place it right in the center, just very lightly. I'm not gonna do too much, actually, not too much pressure. Oh, it's very pretty. Look at that. Close. Ferme tes yeux. Ferme. Oh, it's so pretty. It's very pretty. Just a soft touch. Very soft. Voila. So now you see how it looks like on a, you know, mature skin. You can use it. You just have to be very subtle. You know?
C'est vraiment très joli.
C'est joli.
I'm going to need you every day, darling.
I have to move back to
France. You're going to return with me?
Yeah.
Huh? I take you under my...
So now I need to intensify. So you look straight to the camera. I'm just going to intensify a tiny bit here, just to give a bit more dimension. And you know, Maman Marlene Dietrich, you like her socket, the eye socket she had. Right, this is how it's looking so far. So my mom doesn't like too much color on her lips, and she doesn't like lip liner really. So we're gonna use like a lip gloss that is almost like a lip oil with a little bit of shimmer in it. So let's see if we can catch that. That's the Alamar Cosmetics Mother of Pearl Gloss Corazon.
Shiny?
A little shiny, why not?
Yeah. Can try.
So no lip liner. Well, look at that.
C'est très joli.
Regarde. Ooh.
Thank you, darling.
De rien.
Oh.
Regarde, tourne.
Yeah.
That's the skin.
Miraculous.
A little glam, you know. I think you look hot, maman.
Tu es fantastique.
Regarde.
Comment tu me fais ça?
Let's smoke it here. Smoke it there. And I put mascara on the bottom lashes too. You don't have to if you don't feel comfortable with it. But like for like something smoky, I'm gonna sit on her laps. My makeup is not as good. I did it this morning. But yeah, I think you look beautiful. Don't do that.
Why?
You gotta put foundation on my nice
stuff.
stuff.
Canna with some maquillage?
No canna with maquillage. Ask your husband. So I think it looks really good. I think I want to use a tiny bit of lip liner just at the bottom. Just a tiny bit right here. Just to give a bit of dimension. Not too much. I'm gonna use this like Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Malibu. Just to give a tiny bit dimension on the bottom lip. And you can chit a little bit here in the outer corner.
I think that is fantastic, and I would like to have that every morning. I'm not going to demakeup me on a night.
She's not going to take off her makeup tonight.
So, because I want to have that when I wake up. I don't like too much color in my edge.
Yeah, too much color. And the blush is not too strong. T'aimes bien?
Yeah, j'aime beaucoup. J'aime beaucoup parce que c'est quand même moi, beaucoup plus jeune. Tu as réussi un miracle.
She says she looks like her, but younger. And that's a miracle. I don't know if it's a miracle, it's just makeup.
That's Joanna.
La frange. Her bag is a bit long, but she likes it like that. It's her look. Voila.
Thank you very much.
All right.
That's fantastic.
So, voila, we're done and we're ready to go listen to Elton John and see how he's rocking the piano. Yeah, I think she looks really pretty. 72. She's 72. So...
Don't repeat too much.
She's glam.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, you look great. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, she's gonna be really sad. Let me know what you want to see next. And have a great one. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.